Bobby emails us, Charlie, watching the opening ceremonies, very upset with what we're seeing with Speaker Johnson, but I'm afraid we have no choice. We're getting thousands of emails, by the way. I want to hear from you. freedom@charliekirk.com. President Trump has gone all in behind Speaker Johnson. He's gone all in, all chips on the table. And he says, I want Speaker Johnson. And look, I've gotten to know Speaker Johnson. We have a very up and down relationship. It's very well publicized. And I try to give people second and third and fourth chances. I'm not going to say, hey, we need to oppose him. I get it. You got to vote for him. You got to vote for him. The thing that bothered me the most was the FISA vote, the border deception. This last CR was very demoralizing. It was very demoralizing, not because, look, you know that they're going to do their thing in D.C. where they spend a bunch of money and don't do any spending cuts, but it's that he was not involving President Trump in the negotiation process of this monstrosity bill, the incoming president, and all of a sudden, here it is, 1,500 pages, and we have Ukrainian biolabs and censorship industrial complex and just nonsense and rubbish all throughout this bill that was just thrown at us at the last second. We said, oh, we have to read this thing. Look, President Trump wants him. And President Trump has earned to have the Speaker of the House of his choice. By the way, nobody else wants this job. It is thankless. It's not easy. And it's not an excuse, by the way, to lie. I just want to be very clear. When people say, well, it's a really hard job and all this, but telling the truth takes zero talent. Telling the truth is not something that requires a PhD in physics. Telling the truth is elemental to a free society. And you in the audience are fired up right now because when you are told there is no choice, you say, wait a second, what kind of prisoner of another binary that does not exist do I have to be? How many times are you told, well, you have to vote for this trashy bill because there's no time? Well, there's no time because you waited to the last minute. So there's no choice and there's no time. There's no option. So therefore, we must go with what's in front of us. And this is what creates widespread distrust, widespread rebellion against our institutions, cynicism. And it's very difficult for me to say, you know what, actually, you should trust all these institutions. Actually, you should think very highly of Congress. Very, very difficult. So I get it. I get the fury. I get the rage. In fact, this CR that turned into an omnibus, I can't defend that. And then we're going to have that pass and there'll be no consequences? Yes, because President Trump's in a very difficult position. I'm not going to say I even agree or disagree. I told the team I'm very indifferent about this entire thing. I don't have strong opinions either way, in the sense where I totally sympathize and understand that removal is based on a track record, like what did it do for us? However, removal is probably not very wise at all. And let's say President Trump said, I want Mike Johnson gone. Let's play this out. Let's say President Trump said, I want Mike Johnson gone. That will infuriate every single moderate that he needs with a two-seat majority to pass his premier legislation. So Lawler and Jason Smith and all of them would then get infuriated at President Trump and not vote for any of the piece of legislation that President Trump wants. Don Bacon, they would all say, President Trump, go pound sand. We're not going to vote for your border stuff. We're not going to vote for your tax stuff. We're not going to vote for any of it. And then you don't even have a replacement. So there is no choice. There is no replacement. So President Trump's in a very, very difficult position here. So I can understand why he has made the decision that he's made. And it's very annoying for everybody in this audience. And to be perfectly honest, it's irritating and it makes us very angry because we worked so hard and we won this election triumph. And then we look at Congress and we say, we could do a lot better. That's not just a Mike Johnson thing. It's a legislative results thing. By the way, I have become a premier expert on this program in every single excuse. Oh, it's too close to an election, so we can't do spending cuts. Oh, it's Christmas, so I need a vacation. We don't have any other option for a speaker. It's too late on a deadline and the debt ceiling, and the whole country is going to go into default. We know all the excuses. And the base, the backbone, the spine of the Republican Party, the vanguard of the nation, you're not buying those excuses much anymore. So I want to hear from you, freedom@charliekirk.com. President Trump gets what President Trump wants. He wants Mike Johnson, and I bet he's going to get him.